On a hot summer day when the sun was blazing in the sky, a thirsty crow flew over a dry landscape. The fields were brown, the rivers were nearly dry, and all the little streams had vanished under the heat. The poor crow had been searching for water all day, and now, tired and weary, he was beginning to lose hope. Just when the crow was about to give up, he spotted something glimmering in the distance. With a flap of his wings, he quickly flew towards it. As he got closer, the crow's eyes lit up with hope. A pitcher was sitting on the ground, its rim catching the sunlight. Finally, some water, the crow thought with relief, his beak already feeling the cool sensation of water. But when the crow reached the pitcher and looked inside, his heart sank. There was indeed some water at the bottom, but the pitcher was tall and narrow, and the water was too low for the crow to reach with his beak. The crow tried tilting the pitcher with his claws, but it was too heavy. He tried stretching his neck as far as he could, but the water was still out of reach. What was he going to do? The crow sat by the pitcher, thinking hard. He knew that he couldn't give up. He was too thirsty, and the water was close. As he sat there, he noticed some small pebbles scattered on the ground. Suddenly, an idea came to him. What if I drop these pebbles into the pitcher? The crow thought. Maybe the water will rise and I can reach it. With renewed energy, the crow started gathering the pebbles. One by one, the crow picked up the pebbles with his beak and dropped them into the pitcher. At first, nothing seemed to happen, but the crow didn't give up. He kept picking up more pebbles and dropping them into the pitcher. Slowly, the water began to rise. The crow watched with excitement as the water level crept higher. After dropping many pebbles into the pitcher, the water finally reached a level where the crow could reach it with his beak. The crow was overjoyed. He quickly dipped his beak into the pitcher and took a refreshing drink. The cool water quenched his thirst, and the crow felt his energy returning. He had done it. The crow's clever idea had saved the day. With his thirst satisfied, the crow sat on a nearby rock, reflecting on what had just happened. He realized that sometimes when faced with a problem, it's important to think creatively and not give up. Even when things seem impossible, there's often a solution if you're clever and persistent. The crow smiled, feeling proud of himself for not giving up and for using his wits to solve the problem. Feeling wiser and stronger, the crow spread his wings and took to the sky once more. As he flew, he thought about how important it was to never give up, no matter how difficult a situation might seem. He knew that he would carry this lesson with him wherever he went, ready to face any challenge with a clever mind and a brave heart. And so the clever crow learned that with a little ingenuity and determination, even the toughest problems can be solved. The moral of the story is simple. When faced with a challenge, don't be discouraged. Instead, think outside the box, use your resources wisely, and never give up. You might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve. With a final glance back at the pitcher, the crow took off once more, flying towards the horizon. He was ready for whatever adventures lay ahead, knowing that he could overcome any obstacle with a sharp mind and a positive attitude. The end.